Do 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 do. Oh, I'm live. Fun. Let's do this. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Okay. Oh. All right. I need to put some things up. Hi guys, hi. We have a late night bench trial. Fun. No weapons, no running, no masks. This is gonna be interesting. I have not done a bench trial yet. Oh. Also, if you're new here, hi. Paradox. If you've been here before, yeah, Echo is a judge now. She is no longer an attorney, so this is gonna be fun. I am nervous as hell. Kill me now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't. Okay, let me put some Spotify on. Let's put some Spotify on. Maybe that'll... What kind of music will help calm the nerves, chat? What kind of music? For bench trial, huh? I got racing music. I got Disney throwback. We're not putting Disney on. I'm getting freaking copyrighted to hell if I put Disney on. Alright, let's take a look. Music. Let's throw on my lo-fi beats. Because I don't know what else to put on. We'll throw in the lo-fi beats to calm me. Yeah, guys, this is Echo standing a little wide stance today. I have her. What do I have her standing in? Gangster 4. Yeah, no. Oh god. Welcome to my life. Oh, I gotta look at this. Actually, let's take a look at this. Hold up. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Yeah, these are the judges' chambers. I'm allowed to borrow them. Alright, Alright, you guys ready to read this MDT? Okay, looking for incident, I think. Okay, Little and Block team up burglary. Okay. Today, Noel, okay, Delgado, Lockhart, Dawn. Yeah, she's not too happy right now. Okay, disobeying a peace officer, accomplice to burglary, tampering with a vehicle, criminal misuse of a rental vehicle, reckless evading. That's a new charge, actually. Fun fact. Resisting arrest, burglary, misdemeanor possession of marijuana, possession of stolen property. I think I know it's stolen property. Interesting. Hillcrest Avenue, Ocean View Med, dispatch call, tow truck documentation, documentation, oak walk job, fingerprint, blood, possessions, oak ID, blood from the initial scene. Okay, interesting. That is all we have. Cool. Let it be at that. We shall let it be at that. That's all we know about the situation. So, oh wait, I forgot to look at this actually. So this is stolen property, misdemeanor, marijuana, burglary, resisting arrest. So I think, probably the burglar or something? Are they looking to bench trial all the charges, or? Not quite sure yet. We'll find out. Fun fact, this is one of the first bench trials we've done in a while. I don't actually know if we've ever done one. I'm crying, it's fine. I need to get food and drink for Echo before she eats. Guys. Nope, we don't get food. We're gonna eat an egg sandwich. Gross. I need to stop buying those egg sandwiches because there's a chance you can throw up from them, and I'm like, I would like to not have Echo puke in the middle of a court trial, like a trial. That would be god awful. All right, there we go. Yeah, Echo doesn't carry anything on her. It's funny. Actually, this is something I wanted to check. How old is Echo? Echo is 1996, so she's. Oh, wait, is she 27 then? Guys, math is not mathing. No, she's 28. Okay, Echo is 20. Ooh, she's a young judge. I didn't realize they made her that young. Well, that's fine.
Going.
You guys okay?
For right now, yeah.
Okay, I was just checking because you guys are running around.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Have you seen anybody with pink hair come around here?
Yeah, have you seen anybody with pink hair besides me?
Not. We have a bench trial coming up though, so if I see someone, I can let you guys know. But what
Yes,
for?
please.
He's trying to kill us.
Yeah,
so we
he's
just
trying
want
kill
to
me.
know.
Do you know?
Yes, they do.
They know.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay, well, hopefully they're not all at this bench trial, so if I guess you know where to find them if you need PD at the very least.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Be safe, please.
Yeah, I will. You as well.
See you later.
You have my number, yeah?
I should. Let me double make sure.
If you see him, just please let me know.
Yeah, I can give you a little text about it. Just, you know, appreciate if you would call PD as well. Yes, I have your phone.
Oh, yeah. We have the same last name. I forgot about that.
Yes, we do.
Alrighty, have a good one, Echo.
You too. Be safe. Oh, that's gonna be spacey. Bit spacey, Jet. Bit spacey.
Do you swear that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Present before the court is
No,
in
stop.
matter of...
Is that right?
No, that's correct. That's correct. So help you name a guy.
Your mom. Oh.
Oh.
I'm not going to say that, but...
I can't
Alright,
believe you would
please.
say this.
Please say
oh
that.
my god. You could. I wouldn't question it. It's honestly, it's the first bench trial for me. I'm not taking everything too seriously. I will say, if one of the officers who I just spoke to about something else does show up, they kind of already pissed me off tonight, so that's not a good thing.
Ooh, I want the tea. But I don't need the tea if you can't give it to me.
No, I can give it to you.
I want the tea.
I can give it to you. It's literally nothing against, like, code or anything. It's like, it has to do with a completely unrelated situation. I went to talk to one of the Rangers, and it was, I believe, Sergeant Hart, if I'm not mistaken. They're sergeant now, about, basically what would happen is, the whole new legislation, everything, concerned citizen who owns private property, said, hey, is there any way for, my place to be marked off on the map? I just don't feel comfortable with just the legislation, want people to be able to see it visually. I was like, it's not really, I don't know if it's fully under my purview, let me talk to the ranger about it. Went to talk to Sergeant Lockhart about it, said those exact same words, and got a very snarky response where she, in a very snarky way, kind of, and almost did not feel like friendly. Well, I didn't do it for anybody else, so why would I do it for, I'm not gonna do it for them. But a very snarky comment, and I just, yeah, I was not okay with that, so I am gonna talk to, I think, the chief about that next time I see him, because that was, does she not realize I'm a judge or anything? Like, I know that's not necessarily, it's not too high up, but at the same time, I'm showing respect to you by going to talk to you about this and being very kind.
Yeah, it's like, so we can have a conversation, or I can just, force you to do it.
Like, that's like, what? So if she is on this, I'm not going to hold it against her. I'm going to try not to, but I'm already not, if I see them as part of this bench trial, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to be in the greatest mood about them if they give me the same kind of snarky type of comments. So.
No, I don't blame you.
This is the second time this week I've heard that name come up.
Oh?
Yeah. And some people at LSC were talking about a Lockhart.
I have no qualms with any of the PD. Like, I've always been very friendly, and I've, I know, I used to be an attorney, so I've sometimes expressed, some, we argue. That's what we do as an attorney when you're a defense attorney. And that's what I did, and I did my job, and they didn't always love how I did my job, I know that. But I've still, I saw them actually at an incident that happened. I was going to a clothing store, and then somebody pulled up, and, Mateo actually ejected from his car.
Potato.
Oh, potato.
And, I had no qualms with anyone there. I'm pretty sure Lockhart was there as well, and I had no issues, and then all of a sudden I just get this, I guess, attitude out of nowhere, and it felt very disrespectful, and I'm like, okay, alright. And I'm a little bit of a people pleaser sometimes, overwork myself. I may have apologized for asking the question. I may have said, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I guess I'll see you guys if you need me for a bench trial.
Oh.
I need to stand up for myself more. I need to stand up for myself more, it's fine.
You'll get there.
God.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll talk to Mateo about if I ever see him around. I just want to make him aware, hey, can you just talk to your officers about how they speak to judges, please? That's all I really want him to ask to hear, and that's it. And I'll get it situated.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, but we'll be good. Hopefully this bench trial happens soon. I was looking over I was confirmed that, I'm good to just go ahead and look through the MDT for it. They don't have to give us the report for this. There's not much there right now, because I think they're still trying to get it up there. So, we shall see.
Gotcha.
What are you praying answering for or something? What is going on in Birdie?
That's a potato.
Oh, it's a potato. Oh, it looks like a hand. Oh, there's a boxing event. Fun. I don't know. I don't think I can be here for that, but
Interesting.
That's gonna be fun for whoever gets to.
You should definitely go. It's gonna be so fun.
I don't think I can.
That's so unfortunate.
Blake is going to be fighting. She's going to kick
I
ass.
actually am.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am participating.
Okay, that'll be fun.
I'm gonna win that belt.
You know what that pink?
She's
that pink
practicing
sparkly
earlier.
belt, what it looks like.
Look pretty good.
Yeah, that's a very pink, sparkly belt.
I was about to say, why is this rodent have boxing gloves? And then I realized it's a weasel.
Wow.
Is that what a weasel is? I don't
think
even
that's a
know what a
weasel.
weasel is.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's what a weasel is. I didn't know.
I didn't find out until kind of recently. It's been a while actually that our state mascot is a beaver.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's on the flag.
Wait. Oh, yeah, there's the flag.
Mhm.
Sure, it's a
Yep,
beaver?
it's a beaver.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beaver.
Interesting. Okay. right, so how many? This is a okay. I've read a Littleman's. I think I read the last Littleman trial and like docket, and I've heard from some people that it was a lot. What am I getting myself into here? Have you heard of these?
Oh, is this a Littleman trial?
I don't know. I didn't actually go.
So this
Oh,
is
I was
a
there.
Trial.
It's a
It was-
wood block, I guess, is for sure. Is one of them, and it's for sure. And then
Oh, we met
We
Woodblock.
literally we gave him a ride to the garbage truck place.
Well,
Yep.
He's going for a bench trial for being arrested. And then there was Sprim Littleman, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was who it was.
Sprim Littleman was in that court case that I saw.
What is Bubble Boy? Oh, it's Leo. I was so confused. Oh my. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Yep. Okay. Well, so are these friendly people? I'm just like, I just want to, like, I'm just curious. Like, I've heard, like, at least the Littleman one. I'm just curious I've heard some stories about that trial. Was it as crazy as, like, as long and as, like, insane as I've heard about? Oh no, you sighed.
I think. Well, okay. There are a couple things.
Okay.
The Littlemans will use whatever opportunity to insert their own commentary. So there's that.
Okay.
And they usually have some pretty crazy ideas about how things are supposed to go.
Okay. Interesting.
But then
Mhm.
there was a love triangle between Amelia, Mateo, Sprim Littleman,
Huh?
and Ryan Clegg.
Isn't that a square?
So we had, yeah, I guess it's a square or a rhombus. It's probably more of a rhombus.
Oh.
And then we had a vote for who Mateo was going to end up with. And it ended up being Ryan Clegg. And then people were yelling at each other in Spanish at one point.
Oh, okay. I don't
And
speak
then-
Spanish, so that's gonna be. I hope that doesn't happen tonight.
Yeah. I don't know what I witnessed. But it was a thing.
Well then, that's gonna be interesting then tonight, I guess.
It might test your patience a little bit, but
Yeah. It's gonna be fine.
it's gonna be fine.
They have representation to my knowledge, so I mean, maybe that'll help.
I was Team Ryan Clegg the whole way.
Okay.
But also I was kind of Team Amelia because like if your like boyfriend is like in a love quadrilateral, it's kind of a problem, but
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good thing. Oh god.
yeah, apparently they worked it out later.
Well then, this can be interesting. Also, I haven't done something yet, and I'm gonna do it real quick because I'm excited. I haven't done. I'm gonna go bang the gavel.
Nice.
Yes.
You're gonna get to bang
Do you
gavel.
want
That's
to bang the
great.
gavel?
Do it.
Like, yes.
I actually need to clock on. Oh, we can sign in at the computer now.
Oh, we can.
Yeah, if you come look over here.
So the computer not. Oh, I'm off duty now. Frick. Okay, there we go. All right, Travis, you got to sign in on duty.
JK.
Okay.
Hiring you?
Hire me?
Hiring you?
Hire me?
Can
No.
we make a position for him that's just labeled Travis?
DOJA.
Yeah.
DOJ associate.
Yeah.
what would I even do?
You can get paid. You'll get
Be
paid
supportive.
$10
Yeah,
an
yeah.
hour, and you just get to be here and be supportive.
Yes.
Okay.
I like
I will be supportive. I'm always supportive. I
already
definitely
are.
don't. I
Now
definitely
you can
don't
get
cause
paid for
chaos.
it.
Yeah.
$10, a whole $10.
I definitely
an
don't
hour.
make fun comments that people either appreciate or very much don't.
Look.
All right, let's see. I've not banged this gavel yet. Let's see. I don't know how to do this. Let's find out.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, actually, you know, we haven't tested the microphones if they're any better.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here, somebody go outside and see if you can hear me. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Are these things super loud as they've been for a while? Hello. Good evening.
Are you
ladies.
shouting?
Yes, I am. I have no
Okay.
choice but to shout with the microphones.
It seems better.
Seems
But
better?
I don't know if you can hear outside.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to determine. We need to figure out if these are still good. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Justice Echo Hart, testing these microphones because, yeah. Blake, if you can still hear me, you can come back now. Blake might be testing it from the other side of the city hall.
Maybe.
Probably.
I can sort of hear you outside the door, but
That's good. If you can't hear me fully, that's good because you were able to hear me like
yeah, I
almost
was
all the way.
muffled.
Like, yeah.
I'm getting a call that's probably Blake, but it's no caller ID.
Oh,
Hey, honey.
can she still hear me?
At the podium? Yeah. You still say no caller ID, but by the way.
Is that a setting she changed
Yeah.
on her phone? I know it's a setting.
Oh. I don't know. Okay, let me speak at the podium.
Hello. Go for it.
Wah wah wah. Atapakapakaba. Hantapamwaha. Ba
crap.
ba ba. Hiktapakwapa.
Oh my god.
Was that good? For a little bit. Oh, I wasn't shouting.
I don't think it.
It doesn't matter.
I don't
You're
think it
forced to
matters.
shout when you're at the podium.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go
You
ahead.
have no choice.
Stand at it. If you look at the bottom, if you look at the bottom right of your eyeballs, you see how it says custom.
Oh.
So talk. Keep talking and don't stop until I get back.
Don't stop until you get back. Okay.
Yes.
Must continue.
I don't really know what else
conversation.
to
I will
do.
stand
I kind
here
of.
and have a conversation with you.
Okay, well, I mean, that works for me.
So, how much pay
But-
would you like to be for the DOJA Travis? role?
$1 million. I think I'm very.
We don't
very,
have that in the budget.
What kind of budget do you have then?
I'm not at liberty to tell you that.
That is kind of difficult because how can I give you a price if I don't know what your budget
I
is?
can give you $10 an hour.
$10 an hour. That's incredible.
No, I
That's
think
more
it's
than I make
okay.
in half
I
a
can hear
second.
you,
So,
but, it's muffled.
Yeah,
That's good,
it was the
that's
same
all.
thing with.
we just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure, like, yeah, you couldn't hear people from clothing stores anymore.
Right.
Because apparently that happened to me when I was doing a marriage for people.
So weird.
Yeah.
So the whole city heard people got married.
Yeah, it was Clem and Eddie and Ursa and Pandora.
Well, that was fun. Does that mean everybody could hear in the city could hear me?
Oh no. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
What did you say?
Habapa, bapa.
Ata, apatakapakwa.
What the fuck are you saying?
Habaha. Ah.
What? Travis?
Do we need the dog on the? We need the dog on the plane.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Now I feel weird because Alexis, I called Alexis and it showed as unknown. And Alexis is probably like,
Oh.
what the fuck?
Oh God. Did you?
It was a prank. I was pranking them and then I never changed it back. So when I've been calling people, it's been showing as unknown.
Oh my God! How could you do this, Blake? Oh my goodness.
Hey, I missed a call.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Bye.
I think you have the wrong. Wow. Okay.
I feel like I'd love to do that, but at the same time, if I do that, I'm about to freaking get like people gonna be like, "What the hell? Why is the judge doing that?"
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my new title comes with less fun. No, it's fine.
No, you can still have fun.
Yeah, just have to
You
be
just
careful.
can't have fun at other people's expense. It's a little different.
Yeah. Well, I've
Right.
never really done that, so we should be okay with it.
To be fair, I did not go as far with the prank as I could have, but I knew it would be rude to go really far with it.
Oh goodness.
So I kind of made it obvious that it was me on the phone.
Ah.
You should show your friend the basement. That's what you sounded like.
Well, yeah, I had to turn on the like voice modulator thingy so you didn't know it was me.
Oh my.
I can tell your voice anywhere.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
You either sound like this or you sound like this.
What? No.
I'm the voice modulator.
No. The voice
Yeah.
modulator doesn't sound like me.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Just
No,
sound-
it doesn't.
Oh goodness.
It, oh my god.
It
I'm about to
sounds
show
like
Echo.
it sounds like you with just a lot deeper.
Okay, but that doesn't sound like me.
Mm.
It sounds like me adjacent.
It sounds like you adjacent. Yeah, sure, that works.
Don't sure me.
Oh,
Don't yeah, sure me.
You,
Yeah, sure.
Adjacent.
I roll. You're rolling your eyes. If you could roll your eyes, you'd be rolling them.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but you know.
Man, if you could roll your eyes, you'd get punched a lot. You wouldn't
If you
get
could roll
punched.
your eyes, that's like half of what I'd see you do.
Yes, probably.
Oh wow, there's a lot of officers on duty. Well, actually, no, there's not as many as there used to be. But there were some officers on duty. There's more DOJ than no, same amount of DOJ as officers. Damn it, I was gonna say DOJ up good. Unfortunately, no.
And then one ambulance.
One ambulance. We need a couple more ambulance.
I did not. When you said ambulance, I did not understand that's what you said.
Ambulance.
Ambulance. I was like,
Yeah,
what
ambulance.
the hell is that?
That's an ambulance. Ambulance. You know?
Ambulance.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. Oh, there goes Blake.
It's okay. This happens. She'll walk away a little bit and she'll come
Farewell,
back in a
Blake.
minute. Yeah, no, she'll be back in a minute.
You sure? Sure about
I
that?
push
Nikki?
right up to the line sometimes, but you know.
Blake. Oh no. Wait, let me hold this door open for you. 1 second. Oh, I was gonna hold the door open. It's fine.
Why'd you flip the judge off like that?
I wasn't, and she knew it.
Blake would never flip me off. I've never done her wrong.
She knows that wasn't for her.
We've never done each other wrong.
Nope.
That's so weird when you said the judge though too. I'm not used to that yet. I'm just like, oh.
I know. So is it just your mic and
It's
this?
this one
No,
as well
these
up here,
don't,
the judge.
of course. This one.
And then we also have the witness stand. I forget about that one too. I think this one too. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it is this one. It's just
It
barely.
is. Yeah.
If you think,
Whoa.
can you sit in this chair? Hold up. I'm checking to see if I can sit in a chair.
Going for sitting down.
Going for sit? Going for sit?
Going for. I have determined that not from that angle. Not from that angle either. Let me try one other angle. Oh my god. I did not mean to jump that high.
Yeah, you jump.
In
really
theory, you should.
I have another solution to sitting in these chairs. Okay, well. Oh, so close. Okay, well, I thought I could, but I don't think I can. These are some high judges' tables.
Yeah, it's almost a standing desk without standing.
Okay, if I
Without
sit like
desk
this, I
standing.
can sit. It just looks incredibly strange.
Okay.
Well, hello.
Hello, we're practicing
Sorry, I just
sitting.
wanted to make sure you were. Oh, good. I just wanted to make sure you were here.
Yeah, no.
So, it's been quite the process to get here. So
Very
yeah.
good.
I have Sprim Littleman and Oak Block downstairs. They're
Okay.
lawyers. I think I saw them out front, so they're here.
Okay.
I do just need two of my other officers are. They just had a quick trip to the hospital, but they're coming back, I believe, and everything's fine from them. But
Okay, so it's
that might just take another minute.
so it's both are looking to do a bench trial,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do we have any idea about anything like I don't know if you can give me this. I'll probably find it
That's
out in a few
kind of
minutes.
a problem.
but
They're
if
gonna be
it's
looking at
all
you
their
and not the
charges or
judge.
just some.
I'm not entirely sure. I would
Probably
ask
stand,
their
like, when I
lawyers what they're planning to do.
Yeah, just trying to get ahead of this so we don't sit here for
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah.
shouldn't
I'll
last
be
that
honest.
long.
I'll be honest. There's three of us,
Okay.
three officers. We'll probably all just give
in
our
those
statements,
seats.
and then the two of them, whether or not they decide they want to speak.
I was
Um,
trying to see
and
if
that's
the
really it.
microphone
I
worked
do
there.
know that. I mean, I could.
Yeah.
Well, the lawyers may or may not bring it up. They were not too thrilled that we didn't put our statements in, but because they were requesting a bench trial, we do not put our statements in. We would be doing our statements would be our testimony.
No, you're good. It's a weird thing. We haven't really done a bench trial, if not in a
Yeah,
while ever. So we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, we have to
eventually.
scramble.
Yeah.
We have to scramble to get all the evidence
Yeah.
together for them. So that's what that was my goal, was to get all their evidence
Mm-hmm.
ready for them. So the report itself is there.
Yep.
If you haven't already, I can't remember if I gave you the report number, but it's report 594. So their charges and evidence is all in there. The only thing that's not in there is our statements, and it's going to be myself, Allegro, and Lockhart.
Okay, so you like okay, that sounds good to me. I will just whenever you guys are ready, just let me know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stand over.
Okay.
the
I
judge's
can
side.
bring them up here and get them cuffed up here,
Yeah.
unless you'd rather me keep them downstairs for now.
Up to you. As long as they are under control in this courtroom, it's fine. They're allowed to be up here, just cuffed and under control.
Okay. I will tell them they have to be under control, or else they will be put back in the cells until we're ready to start.
Yep.
And we'll see what they do.
Hi, Beckett. How are you?
Hello.
This
I'm
is okay. Yeah. Why are you here if you're in a wheelchair?
no reason.
Oh, I'm sure. But I got the semi rundown. Okay, why? Okay, we're definitely not. This is gonna be semi. But I got the rundown from the kind of cops. I've already looked at the thing. I just from your sake, so we don't make sure this bench trial's not super duper long. Because also it's my first one, but also know it's late for a lot of people too. So.
Just stay like
Yeah.
this.
I think Erickson has some
go for
points
that
he'd like
gun.
to argue with the reports, because I heard that was being talked about when I walked in.
You're good. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a contesting of all the charges or only some, basically. Is the
Oh,
whole
I'm
mindset
shouting
of
here.
It is a contesting of some of the charges.
Okay, just some of the charges. All right, that just gives me a good idea because if it's all, I just know I need to take notes on everything. So, I'll look out for what you guys are contesting. I might ask some repeat questions. Just kind of bear with me on some patience, as this is
You're
not
good.
only-
I've never done court in general or a bench trials. This is new for all of us.
yeah. So I'll.
I think Erickson has some arguments for he wants PD to have statements for bench trials in the future, but he has arguments for that. I don't. So
You're good. That's future.
It's
thing
your
we'll talk
boy.
about
We in it,
eventually.
dog.
Okay. But yeah, you guys are
Should
gonna
probably
be
go
fine.
sit back.
Just
Yeah, I drank my last.
hopefully they,
Yeah.
they don't get too out of control.
You're gonna do
That's all I
great.
ask.
Actually, not sure which side.
Dog, I got 6 slashes,
Mhm.
yo.
All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be awesome.
But yeah, whenever you guys are ready,
No idea
we'll get it
I
started.
Start the
I
show.
don't think Sprim's contesting it. Sprim's contesting everything, but he's more contesting on his
You heard
own.
me.
Oh, he's not.
We're representing him, kinda. I don't know, man.
Okay.
He just really wants to be here.
See you in a sec.
Am I allowed to get clarification on something, officers?
No.
Yes, give me just 1 moment.
You're all good.
Sprim wants to contest charges, but
Okay, that's just what I wanted to make sure, is if both are contesting some charges.
Hell yeah, dog.
That was
Yeah.
my understanding. That's why I brought them both here.
You're good. Just wanted to verify that.
Okay.
It's on the side.
All right.
Alright.
Searching.
Thank you. What
Dog got the wrong dance, yo.
Actually, can we get him this?
I
Oh
can't.
my god.
I don't know why. I used to be able to come in here.
I don't know. Is that it? Oh, were you?
I was testing my stance.
Oh, this is like a
Oh,
stretchy.
Thank you.
I don't know why I can't open it.
All right, here, can you open it now?
No, I can, but I can't lock it. I used to be able to.
That's weird. That's very weird.
We in unfamiliar.
You looking through those drawers?
Wow. Yeah, just let me know when everyone's ready. I'm just gonna briefly look at some things real quick. Oh god. Yep, I just punched that. Excuse me, my muscles. I will ask, Officer, Sinclair, that you, I know you've got your other officers coming, but just bear with me for some things. I am, this is not only a first bench trial for
See
me, but
that? She
first trial,
punched
so
the screen because the ranger is here.
Yeah.
just,
Dog, the ranger's protecting the
bear with
trees.
me on some of
I'm
this.
at
It might
war
take
with
me
the
a
forest,
second or
dog.
two
Frick
longer
the
than a normal judge.
Rangers.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So far,
I don't really know anything. I just
Got
know
me
that I
back,
saw the
yo.
words bench trial. I was like, bet I'm coming to help.
Oh, great.
That's all I
Great.
ask.
This is
There's
gonna be
that for
interesting.
you.
Yeah.
Alright.
That was the first court case in the city, and it took like 3 hours.
We are not taking that long.
I got
I can
57
Dog, this
years of
shouldn't take
contempt.
3 hours, yo. We just gonna trounce the PD, dog, and then we in it.
I got like 57 years of contempt.
Yeah, go.
Dog, ain't getting 57
Sorry.
years
Yep,
of
you're good.
content,
What's up?
yo.
Justice. I'm gonna think about something really fast.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Hit.
Well.
Just a minute.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm writing some things out in advance for each
Okay.
person, so I can be prepared on.
Gotcha.
So I know what I've got to look at after the fact.
Gotcha. Just might have a minor situation. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out how we should do this. If this should be a one at a time or just both together.
So,
What's
I have a
that?
question.
You here? Do you guys need to?
Yeah,
here,
let's
go-
not
go-
on the
come-
microphone.
Yeah. Don't want to do it on there.
What's going on? What's going on?
So we have a slight problem.
Okay.
Our primary officer, whose statement is effectively the majority of, they were the only person there from the start to finish of the incident.
Okay.
They went to the hospital and are now having some slight issues when they are probably not going to be able to testify.
Okay. Is it just like a tonight situation can't testify, or is it a situation where they can't
But
testify?
Unclear because unfortunately I'm not a doctor and I do not know. I'm just
Oh,
being
okay,
it's
so-
just what I'm being told.
yeah,
this
it's
is a
an
medical- no,
amnesia
this-
This is a medical.
Okay,
this
this
is a
is-
medical
yeah.
thing.
I had thought this was potentially like a different.
No,
head
sorry. I
issue.
realize I may
No.
not have phrased that the best. This is a medical issue, and
yeah, I
it's
get that.
just
Might come
we
back,
would
it
not
might
be able
not.
to appropriately
You're good.
do this case without them.
Okay, so I have a couple things we can do here because we can either move forward with the trial as, but I know you're not comfortable as is. I can honestly, it's a bench trial. It's at this point I feel I'm okay with postponing it if we need to a couple days. If you want to do that in hopes that this officer gets better, we can give it a couple days. If it's an event where like you find out it's a very severe medical thing, at that point, I mean, I know we do appeals and I know that's not great for everyone involved, but that might be I don't know if that might be the only situation. It's a little of a weird situation for me because this is also my first trial. So.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
You're
this.
good, you're good.
It's not ideal, and I do apologize. I did not
yeah.
want to waste everyone's time.
It's not a waste.
And if I felt comfortable like taking these testifying and knowing that my testimony would be sufficient enough, I would do it, but it's just unfortunately not because I was not on the entirety of the scene, and neither was Lockhart, and Sinclair wasn't even there.
I will say
Yeah.
my only thing with this is because like I said, you guys know I've been on the other side of this, so I know how shitty it feels to the other attorneys, and I know there's so like as I am a judge and around, I'm trying to figure out a way that can appease both sides. I don't think there is going to be one.
I would it seems my guess is and like I can't tell you without talking to a doctor and honestly I'm not sure how much that information I can get given it is now medical.
I just need the basically
documents.
They can't remember anything about what's going on, etc.
I mean,
so,
I
like,
can
very basics of it when that comes around.
Effectively, they are having memory issues right now, so they will not be. To the best of what I'm being relayed is they're not able to testify right now.
This is a weird one.
I do not know, as obviously I'm not a medical professional. I just do not. I couldn't tell you how long it would be, how long it would last. I don't know if it's a permanent thing. I don't know if it's a temporary thing. I hope it's a temporary thing.
I'm trying to figure out the best appeal for both of us, like a best solution for both sides. Because I can guarantee you on the lawyer side, they're gonna be like, well, they should testify because this is what I would do if I was an attorney. Still, you should testify, still do the case no matter what. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is there a happy medium here?
Yeah. I mean,
let me see if I can consult with one of my other judges real quick through an email just to get maybe their opinion, or even one of my clerks.
I will say. My understanding in like a bench trial situation is you would need all the you would need all the essential parties because had we taken this to a full like court case, we would have had the time to get all parties settled. That's the reason like we as officers are given the 24 to 48 hours to write our statements. They don't immediately go into the reports either. So like going to a full case is what the way you're going to get the most full and complete thing. Obviously for cases like this, bench trials can be done just because they're smaller charges, but without the person that is the one person we have on our side is essential for the case. Like I would not be comfortable taking it.
So they are the reporting officer. So yeah, they are.
Yeah, they were the primary officer. They were the only person that was there from start to finish.
If just because I don't know if you can give me this information or not. I'm assuming I mean, even if we were to withhold a bench trial, like, we're not gonna, I don't think they want to be held unless, I mean, heck, if they agree to it, to be held for a certain amount of time. But I mean, we probably
considering
can't
they
do
have
that.
been considering how long they have been in custody,
Mhm.
I would be willing to let them walk. I would just I would be protocol for us to just fine them at this time.
Do you want me to
and then if they're
pull
appealed,
the attorney and the paralegal into this conversation for this little part?
yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right, let me. Is there an officer out there that can watch them in the meantime?
Dog, I
They're-
spent more time
They're
waiting to go to
cuffed,
court,
so they
dog, than I've been in
Good.
jail, yo.
Has anybody seen Beckett and?
I'll go get them.
Oh, yeah.
Is that law block, dog? The
I
one in
don't
the
think there's
wheelchair,
any
yo?
buckets in here.
You'll have to give us a couple moments, gentlemen. I do apologize. We just have to go and discuss a couple things.
You good, dog?
You got it?
Is this who
No.
you looking for, law block?
I guess so. Okay. Philip, you're allowed to be on this conversation as well. If you want to come with us. Hey Travis, Blake. Just make sure they don't cause too much chaos for like 5 minutes, please. Please. Don't let them destroy the courtroom.
You
What
got
can
it.
we do in 5
All right. Yes. Here, let me open this door. Or you got it?
I got it. I
You
got it. I
Okay.
got it.
Good job. Alright. If we have a bit of an issue here, the reporting officer, Noel Allegro, is currently dealing with a medical situation where they are not able to be here. And, they are the reporting officer, and basically we do need to have one of the active officers here to kind of go forward with a bench trial. Otherwise it's literally going to be basically no testimony, especially considering what I was told, that this was the officer who took care of the case for the entirety of it, was there from start to finish. So I think Officer Delgado, if you want to say, you said you feel comfortable since how long they've been here not actually sending them up to prison at this time. that
yeah, I mean,
correct?
if we can't do the bench trial, I'm fine with giving them the time served. They have been here for far longer than they would have. They would just be fined. We're not comfortable. We're not comfortable proceeding with the bench trial without the primary officer.
I want to set, and this is probably something he would have said if it were to become a thing, because I realized there's only one officer that was involved. To have statements ready, because one officer can't report for all officers.
Yeah, that would be the case if an officer wasn't going to be present for the trial. That would typically be the case.
In this instance, you potentially have 3 officers, not.
No, but all of us were here and present.
Except for Dawn.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Dawn should have had a statement.
yeah,
That's where
her statement doesn't matter. Her statement actually.
Well,
doesn't
that's
argue that it
that's up
doesn't.
to that's
Here's
up
the
to the
thing.
judge
No.
to decide.
Oh, hey,
I'll be honest.
guys,
Okay.
Stop.
I will tell you this.
Okay, let's take a breath. This is a weird situation for all of us, so one at a time, please.
Okay. Respectfully, while you may think that she needs to have a statement, if she doesn't have a statement and she's not present at court, then we will not be speaking for her. That cannot be avoided. Dawn was not essential for this case. She, unfortunately, was not able to be here. That was out of my control. I would have preferred for her to be here. The rest of us as officers that were going to be present for this, we're going to cover everything in the charges. And that is what we needed.
Can I argue?
You're allowed to speak. I just wanted you guys to go one at a time. It was not about to have it turn into a big...
Respectfully, that officer is on the report. That officer's statement might matter to our defendant, not necessarily to you. What they saw might have been different from you. That's not for you to decide.
If that's the case, then you have to take this to a full trial, not a bench trial.
No, but they're on the report. they should have.
You are
statement
right,
ready.
but
Yeah,
for a
yep,
bench
yep.
trial, you
Yep.
are not going to have every single witness available always.
No.
If you
then-
as the attorney do not feel comfortable doing this case without Dawn's statement, then you will need to take it to a full trial.
I'm gonna be respectful. If you're not, if
Somebody smacked me in the
PD
face.
doesn't have
Oh my
people
God.
that was involved ready for a bench trial, they should not accept the bench trial.
We
personally.
were ready with everyone for the bench trial
Well,
when we
Not with
accepted it.
Don's
Yeah.
statement.
not well a statement. You have a responding
But-
officer without a statement that cannot join the court today. That's respectfully not acceptable.
Goddamn
Uh,
Castle.
I disagree. Again, her entire statement. She was with me. Frankly, she was with me the entire time.
Thank you.
So, my statement covers both of us.
And
If
respectfully
you do not
disagree.
think, if you think that her statement, insofar as would have changed the outcome of this trial,
What do I do?
this needed to be a
What do
full
I do?
trial. This was never meant to be a
Res-
bench trial then. And if
Respectfully-
that's what your clients believed, that from whatever conversations you've had with your clients, that they needed her statement for something, then this could have been a full trial, and we should have, and you could have just said that from the beginning.
I'm gonna
There was-
respectfully I'm gonna respectfully disagree. If there's a bench trial, any party involved should be either have a statement ready or be there. End of story.
All right.
I don't care if they were with you, but that's kind of how I see it.
Okay, then I'm just not going to take things to bench trials. I'm just going to. You can FOIA the report in the future. You will FOIA the reports after we're done getting the reports ready, and you can take it to court then.
Okay.
How's that sound?
I think at this time, let me just give me a minute to. At this point, with the bench trial, like you said, we do not have the reporting. Here's the thing: we don't have the reporting officer. We have no way of getting the reporting officer here right now, and they are the one who has the bulk of the statement, which I am going to need to make any kind of decision. This one statement right now, yes, I would have taken, if it was present, I would have taken it under consideration. As a judge, I'll hear everything that is had to be said from both parties and take it all into consideration. At this time, though, we don't even have the main reporting officers. There is no statement.
Can I ask what medical emergency Noel had?
No, that is not information that I can just share freely.
It is, for
That is
this, let's
fine.
just say it's severe enough that they are not going to be here, basically, right now. They cannot be here right now. And anytime within the next, 10 minutes, basically. So, and at this time, I know it's not a great solution for both parties. The officer feels comfortable. I will do this, and I'll consult with my other judges to make sure this is okay, but I could potentially keep a hold on the bench trial for a couple days just in case. Obviously, I can't do anything about the charges. That is up to the officers involved right now, but I could keep it potentially as a bench trial if the officers feel comfortable with that and the rest of my DOJ judges agree that could be something we can do. If that is kind of, a mindset that you guys are both, all parties involved are okay with, and we could come back to us if Noel is available and well enough to do it then. If not, it might have to be, at this point, I don't know if we can even move forward with a bench trial if we don't have the book, because I can't make a fully informed decision on a case without the information, basically. And I hate to say that, and I know it kind of sucks, but
That's where my precedence of a statement before, because I asked for statements from officers and was said, you will get statement in court, which I don't think personally is good enough.
That is the point of a bench trial, though. A bench trial is meant to be a quick the bench trial is your right to a quick and speedy trial. If we're going to go forward with a trial immediately, then we have to do things in a quicker way. If you want a full statement from every officer involved, it has to be a full court case.
I'll be fully transparent with you. You had over an hour. All of your officers had over an hour to put in a statement. that wasn't done, that's not our fault. That's not our defendant's fault,
I need
and we
help.
shouldn't be made to suffer for it.
I need help.
That is just not how
you,
bench
you,
trial.
you
It's
know
not the process
what,
the bench
you
trial is going
know.
to happen.
No, but that's kind of what the precedent I want to set. If someone is indicating they want a bench trial,
I'm letting them
kind
find it out.
of
Just
make
letting
it
them argue it.
an
I'm gonna step
inkling
in.
of having the reports faster or more quickly done.
Okay, so I'm hearing both of you guys here with this. That is something that honestly would, if we could complete the bench trial today, yes, that could be a precedent potentially set. And that's, I say potentially, I cannot give that guarantee. But this is right now, we're needing to focus in less on this. This can be a discussion between PD and DOJ at another time. This needs to be more about the clients that we have sitting out there cuffed that are basically sitting in limbo right now. So
I'm okay with whatever PD wants to do. If block trial can't be completed today, or bench trial, sorry, can't be completed today, that's just how it is, and I'm fine with that. And we can come back to this about the statements at a later date and maybe set precedent next time.
And yeah, unfortunately, this is just like, this is a conversation that, this part of the conversation is a conversation that needs to be had with not just obviously us four, and that is a conversation that needs to be had between, I think, the two at another time. This is more about what's going on right now. So, and I appreciate both of your guys' enthusiasm and stuff like that. But like I said, I can still, if officers are comfortable with that, like obviously we still have to get you guys, I understand your process. Like I said, I've been an attorney. You guys still have to process them without a bench trial. There's not much more that can be done about that, according to our laws and legal systems. But I am willing, if you guys are also willing, to keep a bench trial as an option for those two, for these charges, for a couple days, just a couple days, to see how Noel goes out, if every party is comfortable.
I would not see the point in doing that if if PD is just going to fine them anyway, because it's my understanding that you don't get your fines back in court regardless.
No, you do get your fines back with appeals, and at this moment in time, at bench trials you typically wouldn't be charged a fine, but our last appeal we did with Riley Hart.
Well, then I will strongly encourage the two to just take this and make it a contesting of charges at a later date.
Okay, then I would go ahead and talk to your clients about that at this time, if that's what you guys are comfortable. You obviously have to ask them if that is what they're comfortable with. It's either not guilty, contest at a later date, or guilty. Obviously, Officer Delgado has already expressed that they are not going to send them up to jail. So, if that is still
can there be can we have a private word with them then after we're done with this conversation, like not in the middle of the courtroom?
I can put them in the jury
I can move them to the cells.
Oh, okay.
There's cells downstairs. We can move them to.
Okay. All right. So that at this point, I'm gonna tell you guys, let's go ahead and move out this way. Thank you.
All right, I will go ahead and move them. Oops.
Oh, sorry. You got stern echo there. Oh. Do you need help?
I think you're right. It's just today is not the day to set that precedent. But you did fantastic.
Go ahead.
It's fine. We can unlock it. We were just talking.
Oh, you can unlock that door?
Yeah.
Are you sure this is
I think no, I can't. Oh.
No, this is the judge door. You can't unlock it. This is the judge door.
You used to be able to unlock it. I could have sworn, but maybe that's because I was PD and could unlock like basically every door.
Someone left whiskey in the desk and they found it.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. That's concerning.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Back to the cuffs, dog.
Yep.
Okay.
Potato cups.
Like, guys, real quick.
Second.
What's up?
Okay, so something has happened with Noel, the main reporting officer. They are unfortunately medically incapacitated at the moment. We don't know when they will be. Bench trial is not happening anymore. That was the word. Oh my god, that argument. God, I appreciate the new paralegals' enthusiasm, but holy crap, they started almost arguing over each other. I had to be stern echo there and be like, okay,
no,
stop, one at a time. Let me listen.
Yeah.
Looks like they're trying to set precedent for apparently reports, and I said that's a conversation for DOJ and PD at another day. This is about the clients. So they're going to go talk to confirm that what's going to happen. If the clients are okay, they're either going to plead. Clients can either plead guilty or not guilty for right now. But they're not going to be sent up. So just kind of
Makes sense.
keep an eye out on your way out because they are not, like I said, going to be sent
Okay.
up. So we will.
Got you.
We might have to just make sure they don't run rampant in the courthouse. Hopefully, if they
Yeah,
are released.
fingers crossed. Oh God, they
But-
already got a hold of whiskey that I swear wasn't even there. But
Whiskey in the door.
I don't ask me. I never would have guessed in a million years there'd just be whiskey sitting in the drawer, but
All
they
right.
found it.
So we need to hire someone to check. I think maybe we need to hire a bailiff, DOJ security, like we initially said we were going to. I think we might need to hire
Yes.
somebody.
Just be like, please check the drawers, empty the drawers.
Make sure there's no illegal items.
Yes.
All right, but that's what's gonna happen this time. I'm sorry you came for
Okay.
no bench trial.
No, it's okay.
It's more,
Oh,
Sucks,
I don't
but it's
want
okay.
stuff.
people say.
Whoa.
You're good.
Blah,
Let me lock this door.
Yep. I don't know why I suddenly can't lock it. It makes me so upset.
I wonder if you changed. You know that the whole situation with the job change.
I'm not. Maybe we
Yeah.
Maybe it was that.
should go over in another corner.
You can't unlock this door. That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys can unlock it. I'll step away. 1 second. Let me just step over here. Just kind of step over in this area so they can have their moment.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
Is she too close?
Just make sure that the mic can't pick you up right here.
All right, I'm actually gonna check these drawers while I'm at it.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll for this chat. Blake, why is there a knife in this drawer?
Huh?
There's a knife in this drawer.
No. Why?
I don't know. I don't know. This is the one I don't know, maybe one of PD left it here? I don't know, they usually sit
I
here.
know this is prosecution.
Maybe they left it here, they have all the weapons. Okay, we'll just take it and I'll throw it in the judge's office and we'll figure out whose knife it is and it'll be
Okay. These drawers were empty except for that bottle, so I'm just gonna throw this away.
Alrighty. You like how I RP that out. God damn, I thought that would be funny. God, I have a headache from that. I have a headache from that. Holy fuck. My head, I was so nervous. Hi, Officer Francis. It's been a minute.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm good. I am good. How are you doing?
Been better, but
Yeah. Well, you'll see me in the courtrooms in a different capacity now, so.
I've heard. Congrats.
Thanks. This was a fun first trial.
I'm sure it'll go over fine.
Well, we're currently not going to be having one at this time, so it's fine. I'm sure Beckett will tell you some more about it, but yeah, we're getting that figured out at the moment, so.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. Also, can you let your fellow officers know to just double check, make sure they don't leave anything in this desk when they're. We found apparently there was whiskey in this one over here.
Yeah.
And then there was a knife in that one. I'm about to go check some other places around here just to make sure there's nothing else we're missing. Oh, all right. Where else?
This one's good.
Let's see. I think this. I already checked this one. They had the knife. That we got that. I didn't see anything else. I don't think anybody would leave anything under the seats. Is there any drawers over here? Maybe we should check under the seats. Let's see. nothing actually bad. What did you find, Blake?
Nothing.
Okay, good.
Still looking.
Have your other officers apprised you of what's going on right now?
Nope.
Okay.
Been dealing with something.
No, I was made aware of the situation because of that's kind of important to the bench trial. At this time, I think we're holding off on the bench trial. I don't know the final logistics of it, but it's either going to be. I know for a fact, like obviously, there has to be some kind of charge today at this point, so they're dealing with that at the moment, and it'll either be a contestant later, or if Noel is available, if Noel somehow does have any kind of recovery. I am, like I told the other officers, willing to keep a bench trial option open, like to revisit it at 2 days. I know they still have to be processed and everything, but that's still an option on my end. I'm perfectly fine with making it like it's some kind of trial type in 2 days, which Officer Delgado is aware of. So they're down in the cells though with the 2 individuals, so just so you are aware.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a fun hour.
He should make a recovery. I'm not sure if he'll remember this day though.
That's I understand. And if they obviously we'll see what happens after this. I do hope that the officer does get better and feels better.
Luckily, the concussion seemed, how I put this, more minor than the memory loss.
Okay. So not physical injury wise, not as severe, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable. I'm glad to hear they're doing okay-ish right now. By the way, we're checking all the drawers and under seats. I did find a knife in this one. I don't know whose it is, but there was a knife in this one. It's currently in the judge's office, so.
Okay. If you don't know who it belongs to, you can just we can take it and
it's
give it, put it in a bag or something.
It's a here. Let me go grab it. It's a quote unquote knife.
No, but you can give it to me.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Go grab it. Welcome to our RP, guys. We have knives. We need to hire an actual bailiff, I think, for here. Here you go. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. But yeah, no, we've checked. I think that was the only thing that we found that was out of place in here. So
okay. Well, I will throw that in evidence or something, so it's not there.
You're good. But yeah, just if you guys need us for anything else this evening at the moment, or is this we're just kind of doing a final wait?
I'm just waiting for the lawyers at this point because they said that they're gonna go talk to them, so I haven't talked to them at all.
You're good.
But they're talking now. So
at this point,
they're
it's just
the only thing I'm waiting on at this point.
Plea, if I remember correctly. It's only been a couple weeks since I was a lawyer. Oh God.
Yeah. I mean, that's up to them. I mean, I assume that they're gonna plead not guilty, considering they want to take it to trial, which is perfectly fine. We will get everything. I will get everything to the best of my ability ready after the fact, and they can, take the reports from there.
Understandable. It's a difficult situation.
I do want to, and I do want to express the way a bench trial, at least for my understanding of bench trials, is that it's just a faster way to take a trial.
Yes.
And we want to afford people that opportunity, but that does mean that there are going to be things there. There are going to be, say, quote unquote, corners cut in that case, because in order to expedite the trial, if we are wanting all of our ducks in a row and everything to be perfect, I'm just going to say that we can't do a bench trial at that point. I was perfectly fine to take this to bench trial because it was it was a bench trial worthy case. All of the charges could be argued by what we as officers witnessed and with the evidence that we have.
Understandable. It's an unforeseen circumstance at this time, and
yeah,
it's a first bench trial in a very long time. So also too, so yeah.
And I do apologize that I will say I apologize that Dawn did not have a statement. However, Dawn had to suddenly leave. So it was unexpected for myself. I just made sure that I had the evidence from her at the time. It was out of my control. If that made or break, if her statement was a make or break for this trial, I would not have let us go to bench trial. So quite honestly, her statement was not.
You're fine. And I appreciate both of you guys willing to, fight for your sides. I understand that. I did the same as a defense attorney. I'm pretty sure I pissed off a couple of you guys at times during cell rep. So, but no, I get it on both sides. So I can see from both sides when I was trying to find a solution that hopefully was, amenable by both.
You're not needed for anything else.
And
all right.
I may have lost my cool a little bit, but when it crosses the line of, I feel like
that conversation was starting to get a little bit out of hand, yes.
when I start to get told how to do my job, how we're supposed to do our job, that's where I
People who are fired.
a little bit. That's where I get a little bit frustrated. So I apologize for that. I lost my cool a little bit, but.
And I'll talk to them. I know technically attorneys don't typically fall under judges, but as someone, I still try to help them out, every now and then when I'm not a judge on a specific case. So I'll do some talking all around. I think I appreciate both sides' the nicest way to put it, enthusiasm. But yes, I think at the hand we were kind of getting a little out of left field there, where it was starting to become not a conversation about the clients. So I appreciate you guys, and yeah, if you need me again, just let me know at this time. But I think, Blake, you are good. You and Travis are good to go at this time if you need to. So don't feel free to, if you guys are good to go, need to leave, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I just was gonna see if you needed anything else from me.
I think I can handle the rest from here. It should be good to go.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a good evening, you too.
Good night.
Bye, Jonah.
Just want to make sure we're good to go. Yeah, I think that you guys can facilitate the rest of this conversation. I'll still be here just while it's in the courthouse.
I just was gonna say I asked you to stay until everything is settled, just in case.
Blake's not really needed at this point though, so since of the court, we can't actually do a case at this moment. So I just went ahead and let her.
Yeah, no, I understand. Just as long as you stick around, just to make sure that we're resolved.
Yep.
They've been told to contest the charges at a later time. Whatever you want to do, if it's time served or not, that's up to you.
Okay. So they just understand everything. You already told them everything.
I'm so sorry. My brain is hearing three things.
No, you're. What's going on?
You can.
Bench trial this time.
I was gonna say if you need or want to come with them.
So there is an
incident. You can.
That's
if you're acting as an attorney.
That's stopping it at this point. So just so you're aware.
Kind of.
I think Beckett's down there. So.
Yeah. I think. Okay.
Jeez. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Justice, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yes,
Wait, I want to be there for the conversation. Hang on, you can put me here.
You both are going to be here for the conversation.
I have to wait until EMS gets here.
Hey, what? Alexis is on the way.
What the hell happened?
My wheelchair exploded into the ceiling.
Oh my god.
I went to go lock a door
if
and
you're,
I heard it
what is
crash
wrong?
and I turned around and all I
if
see
you
is
have
wheelchair,
a wheelchair,
no
if you
Beckett.
have a wheelchair and you're in that hallway, do not try to use the wheelchair. The wheelchair doesn't like the hallway.
What is wrong with this courthouse tonight? I found a knife in one drawer, there was whiskey in the other, and now we have exploding wheelchairs.
There was a knife.
There was a knife on the, of all places, that side, the prosecution side.
Why?
I don't know. You guys.
At least it was on that side, so you know they only got their hands on whiskey and not.
Yep.
Yep.
Please
There's Beckett.
My wheelchair exploded into the ceiling.
Alright, Beckett, how are you feeling though?
Well, I was feeling pretty shitty before that, so I'm feeling about the same amount of shitty.
Mm-hmm. Or like, I'm gonna see if you're hurt anywhere from it.
Toodles bowl. Oh, I see that. Sorry, I was looking at something.
Okay.
I just said out loud.
Explosion's probably a bad word. It's more like it seizured me into the ceiling, and then I fell out. And then
All I know is I heard a
Yeah.
crash and I looked back and it was a game of Where's Beckett?
Alright, guys. Alright, guys.
I'm gonna give you an ice pack and I'm gonna help you up, okay?
yeah, I mean, like I'm slightly more in pain with the injuries than I was before.
How you
but
doing?
I was already in pain, so it kind of
This is, yeah.
It kind of blends.
yeah, it's just kind of
How
like
I'm
I was
doing.
already in pain, so like a little bit more pain.
We're
Who
gonna
cares?
careful. There we
Thank
go.
you.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, we
Okay.
care, but it makes sense.
Oh.
Do you have your wheelchair still?
Do we need to go get it?
This might
Still
go very
in the hallway.
bad. Reed should stay.
I am.
Okay.
I'm not getting that report done anytime soon.
Oh, wait, is she going down for the wheelchair?
It's at the top of the stairs. I think she's just gonna fold it up so she can bring it out here.
It's fine.
Because we couldn't fold it up before I brought her out here.
Oh, good.
I just think it's funny that you're the one that had to radio for me.
Mm-hmm.
I 100%
We're actually
I
expected
also
it
find
to.
it funny that you have the most color out of anyone here right now.
Okay, look, I'm very proud of this new outfit. I thought it was a great new
It's
judge
very
outfit.
cute.
So, you know.
I have to give my wife shade, okay?
Also, I was under the impression that I was going to be sitting in a courtroom, or I would not be wearing the dress shirt.
No, you're good.
So-
There's issues that happen. But you two
Oh, yeah.
for our DOJ
Yeah.
talk, come with me to my office or one of the offices. Oh gosh, Beckett. Beckett, do you want me to carry you? Beckett, would you like me to carry you?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Be careful.
Motherfucker. I have to be independent sometime.
Okay.
Between Della and Danny and my husband and Avery and James, I would not be doing anything by myself.
Alright. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this just so we don't get interrupted. Alright. So.
Can I speak freely?
Yeah, no, you're going to speak freely at this time. That was a conversation I do apologize for stepping in like that. You guys have to understand that was becoming a conversation that was no longer related to the clients and the bench trial at hand. It was becoming more about a precedent that could potentially be set, which is perfectly fine. And I appreciate that, your enthusiasm. I love that. But just remember that you guys had, there was the clients out there that you kind of had to worry about a little bit.
Yes, and that's kind of... we have had clients in cells for hours. We've had PD agree to a bench trial. We've been prepped for a bench trial. PD's not prepped for a bench trial, and then they're like, oh no, we can't do this. That's not on us. We know the reporting officers. They've had over an hour, I'd say more than an hour, to potentially rep the... I get that they don't have anyone can be there, but personally, I asked, can I have statements? There's no statements in this report for me to reference in the bench trial. No, we'll all be there. It's gonna be in the bench trial. We'll all be there. Essentially, this bench trial being, and this is me speaking from a lot of passion, it shouldn't have been dropped. Honestly, them dropping the ball and not having the prosecution available and the evidence ready, not our fault.
No, and it's not, and I do agree with you on that. But I will let you know, this was not a case of officers going off duty and just being like, screw it. This was a case of And one of the sole reporting officer, the main one who to my knowledge, the only information that I have to go off of was that they were the one there from start to finish of the only officer there from start to finish of the case.
And I understand that it was a medical emergency, but I mean, speaking freely, I was an officer at one point. It does not take over an hour to get because they had probably like an hour. They had, what time is it? They had like almost 2.5 hours.
I can tell you
to get their shit ready.
Yes.
I've been around for an hour and a half at least.
So, in the nicest way possible, in the future, I think PD should, because if Noel had a statement in the report, he would not have had to have been here, because his statement would have been in the report.
And respectfully, the only officer here in the report was Delgado. There's 4 officers, not 3 officers, not here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no statements. I asked about statements to question in a bench trial. They said, no, we don't need that because that's not how we do things.
Gathering evidence in a statement
pissy.
takes maybe 20 to 30 minutes max, which is time that we were speaking to clients. They could have had everything ready in the report.
So, and that's where I think that's where this is a conversation that obviously you've brought it up to me now. I will bring it to some of my other judges, and I can bring it to, we can potentially have this as something that's brought to the PD. I don't necessarily know if it's under my purview as a justice, because I'm supposed to be basically a layer of checks and balances between both DOJ and PD, essentially. I am supposed to be on both sides. So let me...
For me, ultimately, at the end of the day, even if the argument is, right, that, you know, Isabella, Noel, and Ashley were going to be here, that's fine. I understand medical emergencies happen. There's things that happen we can't control. So is life. Dawn's statement at minimum should have been in if she was not going to be here. And I did not appreciate being told that it wasn't important, because to me, every side of the perspective is important and should be told.
Of course. And I've been on your side. I have been you guys know this. Beckett knows this quite well. I was her attorney at one point. I have been on your side, and I know this. And I'm still trying to. You guys also have to realize I am also the newer judge. There are certain things I cannot do yet, and there are certain things I am still learning of what is the process. So that is why I've also given the option to the officers that if Officer Knoll is available and is medically sound enough to, we can go back, bring this back to a bench trial, and I've given a couple days for that.
That's not really a bench trial. That's a scheduled.
No, that's a scheduled trial, and that's not what we.
5 seconds. I do apologize. I have to take this.
You're good.
Yes. Justice Hart, how can I help you?
Hi. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know that we are all squared away with them. They've been fined and released.
Okay.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Have they been released just out of curiosity
I wrapped
for
it up.
my own sake at
Yes.
PD or here at the
No,
courthouse?
they are at the courthouse.
Let me go lock some doors real quick just to be on the safe side. 5
Yeah.
seconds. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta lock some doors.
One of them has a bat and had a bat, but I put it in an evidence bag, so he has to wrap it or unwrap it from the evidence bag. So
You're good. I was just making sure a few of us still talking.
the golf clubs are evidence.
Okay.
Okay. Well, those are currently evidence, Brim. If and when you contest them, if you're found not guilty, we can see about returning them to you. But
it's just something that I
currently
know
those are going to be in
able
evidence.
Changed like tonight. Like it's not going to be.
Well,
Okay.
I've got the
decision
I
we
will
learned
I
tonight.
appreciate you let me know that. Yeah. If you guys need me again, just let me know.
We wrap your stuff very tightly. We want to ensure that it does not get damaged while it's being transported. Anyway, have a good day.
Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, you have a good night.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Sorry, they were also.
Oh, were you talking?
All right.
about...
Yeah, they were talking to me as
You're
well.
good. Okay.
Yeah, we're clear. I just wanted to let you know that we're good. Again, I apologize
No, you're good. I appreciate
for the inconvenience and kind of wasting people's time, but
No, it happens. I get
if
it.
anything, gives us some things to think about.
Yep. Don't worry about it. And I will just let me know if you need me again.
Yep, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for your time. You too. Bye.
Okay. I had to lock doors. They released him here at the courthouse, and I've heard about the chaos those two can cause. So
that is fine. Can I speak freely?
yeah, you're still gonna speak freely. I'm listening to you guys. You also have to note I can't
Okay.
make any decisions tonight about it.
No. In my opinion, the moment police department agreed to a bench trial, they cannot pull out of it, regardless of the circumstances. That is disrespect to the whole of DOJ. Respectfully. I got around, or was around, because I was told Beckett might need help, or some sort of help, with a potential bench trial. We were around for hours trying to decipher what we could contest and what we could not contest. I genuinely asked the officers, because we got the report and there wasn't any statements in there, there was just evidence. Some of the evidence is questionable. There's 4 officers there. I asked, is there going to be any statements? No, because they're going to be there to speak on the bench trial. And when they weren't there, it's suddenly respectfully okay to call it off.
At this point, it's a matter of what we don't. So here's the thing: we've had, I think, only, to my knowledge, only one other bench trial in the city, and it was very early days on when we were still setting up DOJ. We don't have a specific precedent set with other types of certain things with bench trials, and I have heard what you guys are saying today. I have it. I will write it all down. I am listening. I'm going to bring this to the other judges, and we're going to getting some guidelines set up about bench trials specifically would be something that our next steps would have to be. I do hear you what you're saying, that they shouldn't be able to pull out once they have agreed to a bench trial. I will bring that point up and see what they all think. I also have to see what else is precedent for other bench trials, in whether that be our sister city or whether that be in other cities.
Personally, from sister cities, statements should be in, regardless if they're involved, like if they're there or not. That's kind of why I was a bit confused, because they said no, we're gonna have the statements in the bench trial, and then it turns out that Delgado was the only one.
It's to my understanding as well. Are PD allowed to refuse bench trials?
They can ask.
She said that they would refuse.
So here's the thing: there's a few different processes of bench trials. One, if there's no judge around, one can obviously be held. If they can say, I'm pretty sure they can say no-ish to a bench trial. It's weird circumstances. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know specific circumstances off the top of my head. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of things I'm
Yes,
unfortunately not gonna be able to answer.
Yes. My problem is when they entertain a bench trial and then go back on it. I don't care.
They have wasted my time, they've wasted Erickson's time, they've wasted your time, and they've wasted the client's time.
And that is where I will bring this up with our other judges and see how do we want to go about that, because this is a different situation. Like I said, this is a situation where basically, and I agree, like there should be something figured out about if bench trial is agreed to by all parties, how do we move forward when something happens where one of the parties, whether that be on the plaintiff or defense side, becomes incapacitated or can't be there, or something happens where the key evidence is not needed. Typically, with evidence per se, the only reason that I would say a bench trial cannot go on without evidence is kind of an instance like today. Not only was it a medical emergency type of thing, but the only evidence that, to my knowledge, because I read the report beforehand, I was told I was given the report. What was at
There
hand.
is no report. There is no statements. There is nothing.
I had nothing to base a trial off of beyond.
Yes, that's
that ties into why they should have to have statements, because ultimately, at the end of the day, if Noel had his statement in during the 2.5 hours that he had to write it, that instead PD was doing whatever the fuck it is they were doing outside the cells. If he had been writing his statement, we would have been able to continue with the trial because there would have been evidence to go on.
I got the report and asked for statements, and they said, no, we're going to be there for a bench trial. And this kind of proves my point that isn't this. If you know a bench trial is potentially happening, you get that shit done. Personally, and that's me speaking as a former officer.
As well as speaking from perspective of former officer, it does not take 2.5 hours to get a report ready.
Yeah, and like I said,
30 minutes max.
I'll talk to my other judges about this, see what we can do about getting some situations set for bench trials. Hopefully we can get a situation we can get something set up forward that prevents this from a backup like this happening again. Yes, so it's been one. I think for all of our sakes, I'm very happy that you guys did take the bench trial. I am very glad that you guys were willing to step up for that, and I appreciate it to no end. And I'm glad that you feel comfortable enough to speak to me about these issues, because this is something, like, I do want to make sure that we can, talk comfortably like this. However, I will say this. I appreciate the zealousness, but it was starting to get a little too argumentative there for a second with Officer Delgado. So just remember, calm one at a time, please.
Kind of because they didn't understand where we were coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And
I didn't jump in because I wasn't going to argue with Delgado, because ultimately I could tell she wasn't listening.
Yes.
She would not let him speak, and I did not like the fact she kept interrupting, because he did not do that to her after he was asked to stop.
And I do appreciate. I do understand that, and that's why I did step in, because I was like, that's why I said one at a time, because both sides need to respect each other whether we like it or not.
Yes, this is probably an argument that could have been done with a bench trial, and we could have set a precedence that, hey, yo, I know you're the only one officer in here, and it kind of sucks, but good. We're only contesting 2 charges. Just 3 charges. And the fact that Jay Roller, it's frankly disrespectful for both me, Beckett, and yours time. Because I was around, because I had an inkling there will be a bench trial. I had arguments for the charges we were going to contest, and for that to be null and void. And I know there was an argument about a bench trial in a couple of days, and frankly, that's not a bench trial. That's a scheduled trial,
which we've encouraged them to go through with.
Yeah,
so God only knows if they will.
They're probably not gonna, but be around if they want to contest it.
At this point, like I said, I get that it's going to be quote unquote a scheduled trial, but it's still going to be based off of the
problem is, respectfully,
I'm about to punch you in the face, Fossil. Don't
their
stop.
mismanagement of time and resources, and they have the time to fix that at the moment. Yes, essentially, if we had a bench trial as it was, we could have gotten them off those charges. Maybe not. That's
I will say
that's for you to decide.
Yeah,
but,
I will say at this time, do not tell me strategy or anything too much along those lines, because I still have to, like I said, go back, and I may still have to be the judge on this trial. So, but I do hear you guys. Unfortunately, at this time, I'm gonna be honest with you. The most I can do right now is go back to the rest of my judges, talk to them about this, get something set up so where this doesn't happen again. And I am hearing you guys.
And that's all we can ask for.
It's just, I feel like we're going in circles at this point, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I do apologize. Obviously no time is meant to be disrespected, but from any side. But
No, and I can't speak for Beckett, but personally, I think my time was wasted. Because
I agree.
one
That
thing was
stopped one what I
assumed to
was
happen.
doing, and two, I assumed we were going to go to trial regardless.
Save me, Hart.
And we
Save me.
the thing that is annoying about it is the fact that we asked them to add statements. And if they had done that like we had asked and requested them to, which would have taken each of them maybe 15 minutes max to write a statement, which they had plenty of time to do, we would have still been able to have gone to trial with Noel having a medical emergency. And I want to make it clear that it's not that I'm pissed or annoyed or whatever, frustrated that he had a medical emergency. I understand that can't be controlled. But it, like I said, we're just talking in circles. PD dropped the ball, and it's kind of disappointing that there's not
It's
anything we can do
essential.
about that.
My disappointment is that the trial got dropped because they sort of didn't have all the people ready.
And
Yes,
that's
let's
what
be real. If Beckett suddenly had a medical emergency, I would still have to be there.
Yes.
Or vice versa.
So that's where we can bring this up to PD, and we can see what kind of precedent we can set from today based off of this. I will go to PD. I will go to the other judges. We will get something worked out, because we do have information regarding general bench trials. We don't have a fully set way on how we do our bench trials. So, well,
essentially, and this is how Officer Delgado said it. That's not how bench trials is done when I ask for statements.
it is
So,
normally a quick and speedy process. It depends on how others do it, and we're all different. So I will, like I said, we need to have a set. I think having some kind of set type of rules with a bench trial would be useful. I'll do some research on some other cities, and I will discuss the concerns you guys have today with my judges, and maybe we can get some things figured out. So we can get some things figured out to try and not have this not happen again.
I think that's all. Yeah.
I do apologize. I wish I could do. I know. I wish I could do more. It's
No, that's up for you and the judges to decide. It's just kind of disappointing because me and Beckett had a prepared case, and the fact that PD decided to, and this isn't one person having a medical emergency. There's 4 officers involved, and only one is there. And there's no statements from any other officers. This isn't, one off, 2 officers involved, the other one had a medical emergency and couldn't be there. So,
Either way, yeah, I appreciate you talking with the judges about it. I want to wrap this up because I need to head to the hospital to get prescriptions.
You're good. You're perfectly fine. I was gonna tell you some tea, but I guess not, Beckett.
Oh, I want to hear tea. Echo, you can't do this to me.
I guess not, Beckett, because it's unrelated to any of this trial stuff.
You can't just say you're gonna give me tea and then not give me tea. What the hell?
No, that's fine. Well,
that might just cause me to keel over right here.
No, don't. Okay, but no, and like I said, I appreciate you guys being very zealous, and that's what I want my attorneys, like the attorneys in this DOJ debate. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope I'm not being discouraging in any way, and I'm trying to do the best I can right now, guys. You guys have
the fact that you're having this conversation with us helps a lot. And while I may not agree with everything that's happened, it's still, communication.
Yeah, and that's what I always like to try to stress with you guys, is making sure you guys are aware of everything that is going on that I can tell you. There is some information that I know about this potential case, but I cannot tell you about it, unfortunately. But I will let you know that it is, if you do contest, maybe contesting is always an option, and it's always a good thing. I guess that's the best way I can put it.
Well, in its own words, and again, we're going in circles, but
yeah.
we had a case and they dropped the ball and we got fucked for it. In its own words.
Yeah.
Nah.
True.
That's just me being pretty honest.
Well,
Because
the hope is this doesn't happen again. I'm gonna basically, I think I'll try to talk to the judges. I think at this point, if a bench trial has been agreed upon and the judges stepped in and said, yes, I can take it, and it's been waiting around and you guys have done the same, and then all of a sudden something happens, we will get that figured out.
Because I'd personally like to know that once a bench trial is agreed on, it's going to happen regardless of, let's say, I, had issues and Becky was the only one, or vice versa, because it's a lot of time for not just me and Beckett, the clients as well, and the officers. And it's like kind of shitty note to end it on.
I know. Sometimes that happens as when you work in the DOJ on the defense side, and it sucks. I've been on that side before. The hope is that we learn, we take notes, and we try to make it better. And this time, you guys have a judge who's been on your side, who's done your job. So I understand it very well, especially in this city. So you do realize that you have an ally in me in terms of wanting to speak. Okay, if these are your clients talking about stuff that happened on the case, I would advise you to tell them to to stop talking about stuff.
Listen, they didn't agree to be clients after this, so neither of them have said we're gonna take this to court again, dog. I didn't get paid, so
yeah, I need to figure that out. If you guys take a bench trial, or if you guys take something and something happens where, it doesn't happen, that might be something we need to figure out. Maybe that's something we invoice the PD for. Who knows? All right, let's get you guys out of this so Becca and towards the door, because Beckett I know needs to leave soon.
Beckett Thatcher speaking. What can I help you with?
I'm still listening.
Sprem, you tried to call me, and then I said, "Who is this?" and tried to call you, and then you tried to call me, and I wasn't around. So yeah. Are you in Oak Block or Oak? Are you guys gonna take are you guys gonna contest? So are you gonna contest this later in court? Wait, okay, stop talking about shit on Birdie. That's my recommendation. If you want me to represent you in court next time, you've got to stop talking about the shit on Birdie, okay? Strongly recommend.
Can
All
say
right,
that
thank
to
you.
Professional legal advice at this time if you wanted to.
Goodbye, goodbye, Sprem.
Hi. Becca, do you want tea as I walk to your car with you real quick?
Yes, tea.
Okay. I will give you tea. Come.
Hang on.
Or here, let me give you tea real quick. Come over here.
Is this legal system tea, or can I also get this tea?
No, it's got to be a Becca tea. Unfortunately, it's just a Becca tea.
Fucking poor Erickson can't get it either.
No, I know. Unfortunately, it's just a YouTube.
Echo. I've claimed him. He's my paralegal now.
You did good.
Yeah, I know, but he's my paralegal, dog. He's gonna be a great fucking attorney.
He will be. He's gonna. I swear, I was 5 seconds from punching him though for the circle stuff. I appreciate it, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do right now.
He's sorry. I know. He's just very passionate.
Yes. Okay, but also, I'm not gonna lie. No. The tea I have is I had someone come to me about the hunting stuff, and because I know you'd appreciate this tea, because I'm about to. It was somebody talking down to a judge. Essentially, is what happened.
What?
I got not by the citizen. Citizen came to me concerned because they have private property on hunting grounds. They were like, "Is there any way to get it removed from the map? Like, or like make a red like circle around it, just saying with like red marks through it that say, hey, you can't hunt here." And that was like a key. I was unsure about that. I was like, okay, who'd be a good idea to go to? Let's go to the ranger, kind of get their opinion on this, talk to them about it.
What ranger did you go to?
I went to Lockhart because they're the only one on duty. And the most snarkiest attitude.
Do an impression.
Okay. I can't do snarky. I'm not good at snarky. You know this. In a very snarky though way, kind of said, I didn't do it for anyone else. Why would I do it for these people? basically. Didn't do it for any other.
I didn't do it for anybody else. Why would I do it for these people?
Kinda
Was it like that?
Something along those lines. I can't remember the exact wording. I think it was like, I didn't do it for any other private properties. Why would I do it for them? Then mentioned apparently DOJ clerks have like what they call. She's like DOJ clerk compound like is private property on there, and I didn't do it for them either. I'm like, okay. It was to the point where I felt like I had to apologize to her, and I did. And I said, let me know when you're ready for the bench trial. But no, like.
No,
did she not
but
realize she
it's
was talking
private.
to a judge?
It's private property.
Yeah, it's private.
And it should be marked off on the hunting hunting map.
And I get it's in the legislation. It was just simply about the map. Like it doesn't have anything to do change with legislation. It was just about the map. But no.
Because I'll be entirely honest, right? Like, if a client, I'm sure. I mean, you were an attorney. If a client hunts in their private property and then there's a suit, an attorney has a really good argument that technically the map doesn't show that that's private property.
Mm-hmm. Well, because it could be owned by the state. You don't know that unless like, and I know people don't always post, like some people post signs, but not everybody does post private property signs. So
sometimes the locals take them down like after like a couple days. So maybe maybe my client didn't see the signs. And so my argument would be on the map, technically you wouldn't know it was private property because the map that the state / rangers have issued, it says you can hunt there.
And my thing is I go into them very nicely, very generally about a question. Because like it's kind of a collaborative effort at this point with those two, with the hunting shit and the legislation. And I was just like, holy crap, this is like a thing that I'm about to go talk to Mateo about and be like, hey, I need you to talk to your PD officers about, you know, being respectful to judges and not talking to them with an attitude, because that was...
Yeah, when I was a cop, we were strongly encouraged to basically kiss ass to DOJ because everyone hated us.
Well, that's not going to help. I'm going to be honest. Dude, Ashley freaking said something in this case. If that was Ashley Lockhart who had walked in, I might have like, I was already in a pissy mood and like that from that, and I was like, that was stuff like that was just not going to be helpful. So,
all right, well, thank you for the tea.
No problem.
I know you should talk to Mateo about it. If you want someone to be with you, we're there with you. I'll go with you.
So you just want the tea. You just want the tea.
Yep. Hello.
Sorry, it's a tea that I had to give Beckett as my former paralegal. She deserved the tea. Okay.
I'm a paralegal. I deserve a tea.
Unfortunately, Mr. Erickson, I don't know you quite like that at this point.
I don't know. I've claimed my paralegal.
Okay, you're allowed to claim him. Go get your medicine. I do appreciate you both.
Drugs.
Legal drugs.
Go get your legal drugs.
Take care. Don't
I gotta go
take too much.
I won't. No, for real though, you're gonna be one hell of an attorney if that's what you choose to do.
Okay, yes.
And I'd love to actually work with you on a case. Unfortunately, today was kind of a wash, but you know. The next case I have that doesn't involve you being conflicted, I'll definitely have you work with me on it if you want to.
Absolutely.
Have a good
I'm always
day.
an email around.
Oh,
An email away.
One other thing for both of you before you go. The computer in front of... Wow, why am I forgetting her name? Oh, God.
I have one more thing that she says she has to tell us. Yes?
Look at this computer. This is how you can clock in and out as well.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
Name changes. When are those happening, Echo?
Now.
Well, the thing says that we can't do name changes.
Nope,
on
that
the
was
birdie.
fixed. That was fixed. That was fixed. They can be done.
I want to name... Wait, how much is it?
10,000?
Fuck, never mind. I don't want to name change. I'm good.
Charge me. Charge me.
I don't know if I can do it. I think it might be a clerk thing right now.
Oh.
Hang on. Let me check the birdie.
Give me a second. Let me see if Blake is still around. I think she might be. No, she's in bed.
Birdie says state clerk or judge.
Fucking hell. Okay, I've never done one. Give me a second. I don't know.
Are we gonna be the first name change?
No, there's already
Nope.
been other ones.
Damn it! Who was the first?
I don't
I
know.
believe Riley and Reed got theirs changed already, and then so did Leo.
Cringe.
Okay, I need name and identification. I have to confirm it with the MDT.
Don't sound too excited about it.
I'm learning this. Give me a second. I'm reading.
I'm just
I can say no. I can say
I am just joking with you.
Do you want me to say no? Okay.
Because I have money, but it's money to put toward my office, so.
Are you just changing like last name or first name, or what are you looking to change?
Last name.
Okay, to
Thatcher hyphenated Francis.
Okay. One second, I'm just making sure I've got everything situated. Okay, you're not doing birth date, right?
Actually,
Change your birthday?
am I doing birth date? Let me make sure my birth date's that the original clerk who did my license didn't fuck up. Yeah, I need to change my birthday as well.
Okay, what is it changed to?
3/16/1999, I believe.
Why do I?
Yeah, 3/16/1999. I'm 26.
Okay, I've got a. Oh no, I don't know if I can do this.
Oh no.
I think there might be an issue. Let me see if I can do this to the MDT. Oh, I can change this here. Okay, okay. If I'm correct, I think I can do... Okay, this is not looking like the way I thought I could do it. I might have to wait on this, guys, because this is not looking like the way my instructions are telling me I'm supposed to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because the form is... I'm supposed to have a specific form that shows up and it's not letting me. I think there might be a slight issue with it. Like, there were some changes that could be made specifically by Blake. So I do apologize, but I think probably just wait until... I believe Blake's supposed to be around tomorrow. She said she was boxing in some event, so maybe she can do it before then.
I can't be around tomorrow. Maybe Monday.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wish I could do more, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's fine.
It's something like I think it's
wrong.
just I think it's a computer issue. All right, well, go get your medicine. You're not sounding great. Go.
Drugs.
If I could freaking wheel you out of here, I would. Oh my god.
Oh, I killed him. I killed them.
He's not dead yet. Are you off for the night, Mr. Erickson?
Yes.
Same.
I believe I've had enough of for one day of being paralegal.
Yeah, that's a rough first day. It's not probably the best necessarily way to start, but you know. Sometimes the wins are not always on the first tries are not always the best way to learn. Sometimes the losses teach you more. That's from my personal experience, I know.
I don't count it as a loss. I count it as them pushing out, to be honest.
Well, we'll get it figured out, and I'm not like, this is something I am going to bring up because it affects me as well.
Yes, because I'm sure you had stuff to do.
Yes, I may have had a few
otherwise.
things. Yes.
It's. I understand bench trials not always been possible, but when it's been scheduled and everyone's ready, and then you're at the courthouse, and then it's like, oh no.
Yeah, it's
If we had a trial, I'd probably motion for precedence of statements being in for bench trials, because I personally think that's idiocy, and it kind of proved it today.
We'll see.
That's,
They
you
don't have to be
know,
complete statements if their whole thing is that they are looking to have at least they're going
Some
to
sort
take a
of-
statement. A summary statement would be perfectly fine with me even as well.
yeah, I'm not asking for an essay of what happened. I'm just asking for something. You had 4 officers, only 1 there, and that's. You probably shouldn't agree to a bench trial. Personally, if you don't have the people around, I understand there's medical emergencies and stuff happens, but you know.
Yeah, and we'll get it sorted and figure out the next steps. So I think at this time, get some rest, and the next day is a new day, and the next time you get on, we'll get it figured out.
All right, I'm gonna go sleep in a bush.
Your rental car is still out front.
I'm gonna go sleep in my rental car then.
You do not have an apartment, sir.
I do, but I'm too stressed.
Oh? Do you need food?
No, it's fine. Wait, is it? No, is it? Oh, it's still here.
Yeah, it's
okay.
still here.
That's surprising. It's been here for like 4 hours.
Yep.
Well, I'll head home and
Have a good evening.
thank you, Beckett, for teaching me.
No problem. I didn't really do a lot of teaching. Sorry, I wasn't fully
No, but you.
fully with it.
You go get checked out, because I think you might need it.
Lock the car down. So you can get us.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Have a good evening, you guys. Hi, guys. Hello. Let's throw on some. What's a song I'd like to throw on right now? What's a song that's a happy song for me right now? I don't know what a happy song is. Here we go. Let's play Energy Check. Oh, okay. My brain is mush. That was great. No, it was great. It was just a lot.
I'm bringing back that energy check. Yeah, if it's better, don't fuck with that. Keep it so small and rolling around with a Mac 10. I got the vibes, gotta keep it on track. Yeah,
You've gotta be kidding me. You've actually gotta be kidding me. I am never parking my car here again. What the actual hell? What the fuck? What the actual fucking hell? I am going to kill whichever local/officer did this to my car. This was parked normally. This was parked normally. This was not damaged.
Your girl was fucked up last night.
Cool. Yeah. I can guarantee you it was an officer considering this was the side that they were on.
I've been on top of the cloud nine. Got shit to do, ain't wasting my time. And yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, I fuck with that. around. And I ain't even in a rush, but I can never slow down. And I ain't even hard to find, you can find me in Jamestown. This is the double OG, ain't no stopping us now. And if they put us in a box and let me tear that shit down. People panic when I'm back in town, because every song that I make is another touchdown. And I don't really like to dance, but I know to G-step. And I don't really play fair, hit you in your feelings. So when I walk past people screaming, can't believe it. And all I want was a freedom, and it feels like dreaming. And I just wanna be with you every day. Let me rewind, let me put it on replay. Knowing you around make me feel so okay. I don't wanna let go, I don't wanna go away. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. Yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong outfit.
This is the second verse, already killed you once, I need a second nurse. I might be in the studio, but I'm not a nerd. I'm fucking with my money, that is a red alert. I like making shit that you've never heard, and I can never betray you, and I will give you my word. The people talk a lot of shit, but they say it's absurd. And if a gangster fucks with you, put them on a t-shirt. Rest in motherfucking piss, real G from the south, ain't nobody like this. Even my time switch, let me switch again to make you mold again. I know what you think, I am not human. Put some rocks around your neck, make sure that they're Cuban. Do you wanna see what's next? Make sure that you tune in. I keep thinking about you when I'm making music. And if you're messing with my money, then I'm definitely shooting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you.
Okay, with that being said, though, thank you for joining me tonight. That is all we were doing. I thought there was supposed to be a bench trial. Obviously didn't happen. I still have to do a bunch of stuff for Della because, hey, fun fact, guys, tune in tomorrow and you'll get boxing content. Woot woot. I have to do so much on her still. I have not sent the payout contracts. I have not sent the contracts to Tino or, who's the other person I'm going to send it to? Xander, I have to also still send a rejection of being a boxer to somebody else. I have not done that yet. Yeah, but with that being said, I think that is the end of my evening for streaming at these purposes. I will see you guys tomorrow because we'll be doing boxing stuff. 8 p.m. EST. Be here if you want to see it. Alright, have a good evening. Bye guys.